France's 2018 World Cup winning star Antoine Griezmann on Monday announced his retirement from international football, bringing to an end a 10-year career with his country. "It is with a heart full of memories that I am closing this chapter of my life," France vice-captain Griezmann, 33, wrote on X. Diego Simon slammed Atletico Madrid's ultras after violence caused Sunday's 1-1 draw with Real Madrid to be temporarily halted, though he also feels players who provoke fans should be sanctioned. Atleti and their cross-city rivals both maintained their unbeaten starts to the season as they played out a fiery draw at the Sevilla's Metropolitano, with Angel Correa's stoppage time goal cancelling out Eder Militao's 64th minute opener. Militao's goal precipitated violent scenes as the Ultras group Fondo Sir hurled objects including cigarette lighters at visiting goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois, that caused referee Mateo Busquets Ferrer to take both teams off the pitch for 15 minutes as Simon and Atleti captain Coke approached the stands in a bid to placate fans. Hansi Flick and company will thus be eager to produce a strong reaction and pick up their first win in Europe in the process. Speaking to the media today ahead of Tuesday's match, Barcelona boss Flick discussed what they can expect from young boys, saying, "We have analysed them as we analyse any team. They have been champions in the past. This year they have not started very well, but we have seen that they have good players and that they are strong on the counter. They are a young and motivated team and we have to prepare very well." Bruno Fernandes was sent off against Spurs after being judged to have committed serious foul play despite slipping as he tackled James Maddison. Maddison was bringing the ball forward from his own half when Manchester United skipper Fernandes went to tackle him. As he did so, the midfielder slipped, though he did bring his leg up to clash with Maddison's knee, they said in a statement. The referee issued a red card to Fernandes for a challenge on Maddison. The VAR checked and confirmed the referee's call of serious foul play. According to the FOS rulebook, serious foul play is defined as being a tackle or challenge that endangers the safety of an opponent or uses excessive force or brutality must be sanctioned as serious foul play. Any player who lunges at an opponent in challenging for the ball from the front, from the side, or from behind using one or both legs with excessive force or endangers the safety of an opponent is guilty of serious foul play. Embel won't travel with the team to England and will instead remain at home in Paris as he sits out the huge European encounter after a display of poor behaviour. It is yet to be seen whether the winger will be recalled by Enrique for the weekend visit to Nice as PSG attempt to keep their unbeaten start to the new French top-flight season going. Meanwhile, Arsenal will be relieved to hear one of PSG's strongest players won't feature as Mikel Arteta's side attempt to secure a first Champions League win after drawing against Atalanta in their opening match. Real Madrid goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois was the unfortunate protagonist on Sunday night after having lighters and other objects thrown at him during the Madrid derby by Atletico Madrid fans. While Atletico manager Diego Simon condemned their actions, he also had strong words for Courtois himself. While Simon did not divulge further details on what was said between himself and Courtois, Diario AS report that Courtois responded with the following after the Argentine inquired as to why he stopped playing. "What did you want, for me to stay there with everything they were throwing at me?" Harry Kane will continue to receive intensive treatment on an ankle injury ahead Bayern Munich's trip to Aston Villa. Kane was forced off in the final stages of Bayern's 1-1 draw with Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga on Saturday, and the 31-year-old will be assessed for Bayern's Champions League clash with Villa on Wednesday. Harry Kane suffered a painful blow to his ankle in Saturday's top Bundesliga match against Bayer Leverkusen. A club statement read, "Examinations by FC Bayern's medical department on Sunday showed a positive development. Kane will continue to receive intensive treatment." Kane claimed he expected to be able to play in the match at Villa Park straight after the Leverkusen game, saying, "It was painful, but it's not too bad." According to journalist Alex Pintano, Gavi is ready and feels prepared to return, but Barcelona are cautious about rushing him back into action. The La Magic graduate has been increasing the intensity of his training sessions and has handled the higher workload well, despite having had to face a few minor setbacks during his recovery. The youngster feels ready to compete again. He's doing very well, as sources within the club have confirmed. The home crowd in attendance at the La Liga showdown between Atletico and Real Madrid on Sunday made clear their grievances with two members of the latter squad. Two members of Carlo Ancelotti's ranks in turn were heavily targeted by those in attendance at the Metropolitano, Jude Bellingham and Vinicius Jr. Upon the names of Los Blancos, two Ballon d'Or contenders, being read out to the stadium, both were met with heavy boos and whistles on the part of the Atletico crowd. Louis Saha has told Manchester United bosses to take the plunge and sign Nigerian hitman Victor Osimhen. Saha believes United lacks serious firepower up front and is convinced Osimhen will provide a huge boost to the club's chances of getting back to the top again. Osimhen is currently on loan at Galatasaray from Napoli, but will be available in next summer's transfer window. Speaking to the media, Arteta said, "Those are the two players, Calafiori and White, that are in contention for the PSG match and we have to review today. We didn't do any training session yesterday." When specifically asked about Calafiori, Arteta said, "He was a bit emotional after the game. Let's see how he is today." Jadon Sancho has reposted a tweet Chelsea shared at the full-time whistle of Manchester United's loss at home to Spurs, which has gone viral. Manchester United were thumped 3-0 at home by Tottenham Hotspur on September 29 as goals from Brennan Johnson, Dejan Kulusevski and Dominic Solanke secured all 3 points for the visitors in a dominating display. At the full-time whistle of Manchester United's loss, Chelsea posted a picture of Palmer and Sancho on loan from Manchester United for the season, smiling together. Sancho himself even reposted it. The English winger had a public fallout with Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag last season. Manchester United have reportedly told Erik ten Hag he has just TWO games to save his job. The Dutchman is under increasing pressure at Old Trafford. The Red Devils have endured their joint worst ever Premier League start this term, with the crisis deepening following their 3-0 defeat at the hands of Tottenham on Sunday afternoon. It leaves ten Hag in a very uncomfortable decision, and it appears that the club hierarchy have already made a decision on his future. Ten Hag signed a new deal in the summer, having been kept on by Sir Jim Ratcliffe despite holding talks with potential replacements. Arsenal full Jurrien Timber has become the latest player to criticise the fixture schedule, saying he totally agrees with comments made by injured Manchester City midfielder Rodri. "I totally agree with them," Timber told reporters when asked about Rodri's comments. "It's a big topic in dressing rooms. I didn't play last season, so I'm just enjoying playing now. I totally understand what they're saying. Definitely players are more at risk. I think it's honestly a dangerous thing. Even last week we played City and City played 2 days later. That's too much. I think it's a really good thing that the players are speaking out now. It doesn't look like it will be getting any less. We're trying to be there every game and give our best, but it gets harder and harder, especially in England where there's no winter break."